There we go. Hi. I muted the microphone. Sound should be working now. So we're going to hang out here. Oh, you missed my hilarious joke. I said, welcome everybody, and then I blah blah, and I said welcome twice, and I said that was 2 welcomes for the price of 1, but so we're gonna hang out here today for about an hour till 6 o'clock, because at 6 o'clock I have to go over to the other side of the room and I have to jog. So gonna get my little booty on a treadmill. It's muted, good now, loud and clear, good sir. Better. The jacket is fire. Oh, thank you for noticing, Greg. This jacket is pretty amazing. I really like this color scheme. I'm really big on like the red, white, and blue colors. You better believe I'm going to wear this jacket with the shiny pair of Marc Jacobs high tops that I have. The shiny Marc Jacobs shoes that I tried to find for like 6 years and I couldn't find them. Then I finally found them and now I own like, I think 8 pairs of them. So... but yeah, we're hanging out. Am I centered? I'm pretty centered. It's funny. Oh no, you can see the lights. I was going to say there's lights in this tree, but it doesn't even show up because there's studio lights on in here. Should we get started with some nonsense? Let's see what everybody's doing in the chat first. Oh my God, that text is small. Grandpa JT's eyes aren't what they used to be. So are you wearing Marc Jacobs to match your jacket? She Peachy, I'm not. I should be. I'm barefoot right now. But I really should be wearing them. But I will be wearing them with this jacket. You can bet your butt I will be doing that. So it says bobblehead, freshly bobbled. Well, see, usually in a recorded video when I film here, I like chroma key something into the eye. I take out the pink, and I put some sort of animated thing. What am I thinking? You can do that in OBS. I'm stupid. I should do that. Next week, I'll chroma key that out. But since there's nothing there, I was like, I'll just put the bobblehead there. So I wanted to do a couple things. I will be fully honest with you. I am not prepared this week for the live stream like I wanted to be. I wanted to have segments that we're going to get into. I wanted to have little animated bumpers. But I have been working really hard on the Paper Mario Christmas special. I want to film everything for that special. Well, I want to have it all done filmed by the end of March. But Nick and Dan are going to come over in the end of March. And we are going to film everything we need for the Paper Mario Christmas special. So I'm really kind of all hands on deck with that. Do a little ASMR while I open up this Cream Savers orange and cream hard candy. Probably shouldn't have a hard candy while I'm live streaming, but I don't give a damn. I want it. I like how I'm pretending like anybody's going to relax to this stream. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that pixel on your screen. Okay. Ooh. By the way, my favorite kind of popsicle is the, what is it called? It's like the orange cream. It's got the like vanilla ice cream in the middle, and then it's got like the orange popsicle around it. Oh my God. It is to die for. Okay. So, hello everybody in the chat. Ooh, I love the jacket, JT Shine, you son of a gun. You look absolutely great. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. How come no ladies ever hit on me? Why are all the dudes always hitting on me? Ladies, you need better taste. You need to appreciate how gorgeous and adorable I am more often. So, what do we want to talk about? Well, the first thing, check this out. I'm not prepared, like I said, but I'm a little prepared. I shouldn't have this in my mouth. It's going to look stupid. I'm going to look like I have like I'm storing acorns in my cheeks for winter. First thing we're going to do. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Oh, what's this? Josh figured out picture-in-picture. Welcome to the year 2006. Wanted to do a little bit of eBay browsing, if I may. I should have got my damn phone here. Where's my phone? Oh, the phone's over there. Well, that doesn't matter. So I wanted to look through some crap on eBay, and one of the things that I thought of are these things called meanies? They're like a parody of Beanie Babies from back in the day. And I have a few of them, but I wanted to collect more of them. And I just kind of wanted to look at them on this live stream. I had this idea long ago to do a segment where I put on like a safari hat and dressed up like a safari guy, put like plants on the side to make it look like I'm in a jungle. And it would have been like we're hunting through the vast jungles of eBay and looking at random shit. I never did that, obviously, and it's probably better that I never did. But look at these weird things. There's like, well, this is not a good example. Like there's a velociraptor that's trying to poop. There's a cow that's got milk all over its face. There's a little, I have this one, the egg. It's like a chicken's face and an egg. There's a bear that's naked. So these are just loads of fun. Look at this. This is a Peeping Tomcat. You know, for all of us perverts who like to peek into the windows of hot ladies as they're changing. It's a very wholesome selection of novelty beanbag toys. This guy's pretty great. I need to get him. This is like one of the first ones. This guy is a Mucosaurus Rex. As you can see, they used hot glue to make it look like he has boogers. But it was kind of like the Garbage Pail Kids version of Beanie Babies. And I was a fan as a kid. Here's a lucky rabbit. This guy's missing his foot, and he's angry about that. Who wouldn't be? Look at him. Anyways, I just wanted to... I think Chad Tronic did a video about meanies one time. Look, here's a snowman that's all melted. Yeah, because they do have Christmas ones. I want to collect the holiday ones and then like use them as decor items. You know what I mean? I also wanted to maybe look through just like 90s toys in general on eBay. But I'm sure you guys are desperate for my attention. Creamsicle. It's a creamsicle. You're right. It is a creamsicle. See, this is why I wanted my phone so I could look at the chat instead of having to pull it up on the other screen. Never heard of this. That snowman one is cute. Did you get the Captain Crunch Tiger meanie? No, I did. See, okay. Branch knows what he's talking about. Branch is aware of meanies. I was also looking through some 90s toys. Got some like McDonald's fast food. Look at these guys. I remember these. They were like Transformer things. This guy's a steak. McDonald's doesn't have steak. What? Burgers. I do have that one. Oh wait, mine's not a dinosaur though. Mine's like some stupid looking robot thing. Yeah, these are the Dinosaur Transformers. Okay, I have this one. The one's on the left. I have that burger. I don't have the dinosaur burger. The dinosaur ones are better. Look at that, McNuggets, but there's a dinosaur in the McNuggets. Does McDonald's still have toys? I think they do, but there's never like, they don't really make a big deal out of it. But anyways, what I really want to do in this stream, because, oh, Rugrats plush. Oh, look at that deflated Poliwhirl from Pokemon. Oh my god. Oh, this is a Burger King toy. Poliwhirl has seen better days. He looks like he's wanting somebody to fucking kill him. Relatable. I do remember there was, oh yeah. I remember back in the day, Burger King had all these Pokemon toys, and it was like one of the few rare times when I actually liked Pokemon. Like I was collecting and cared about Pokemon. I do remember these. And I remember what I did. Oh, wait, I'm not centered. Why didn't you guys tell me I'm not centered? I had this like train, and I had like a train set that was really big in our basement. And I made my own real life Pokemon Snap with the Burger King toys. So I had like fake trees and stuff, and the train would go around, and I had like Pokemons, you know, put them all over. So that was one of the times I was really into Pokemon. The only time I've ever been into Pokemon has been Pokemon Snap related. I don't know why I have this in my ear. We haven't listened to any videos yet. Are these things valuable? No, not really. That's $8. Is that a bird? Wait, this one looks good. This one looks much higher quality. Oh, well, that's debatable. I like Meowth. I'm really big into the tropical Meowth. The one that looks like he'd spit on your face because he's so sassy and full of himself. That's my kind of Meowth. He's my spirit animal. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we really need to look through all this crap. Oh, there's a Zubat. Is that a Beanie Baby? KFC? What the fuck? KFC had Pokemon toys? That looks like a legit Beanie Baby. That looks higher quality than like a kid's meal toy, right? Why is he called Zubat? What does that mean? I don't know. God help us all. But anyway, let me see what you guys are up to. Let's have a little chit-chat time here. I'm getting messages on Skype. Whoa. Whoa! My aunt worked at Burger King at the time, and I was able to get almost all of the toys. Holy smokes. KFC had toys? KFC had toys? Right? Yeah, I didn't know KFC had like actual kids' meal toys. I wonder if they had any Halloween ones. Halloween meanies? I think they did. There are Halloween meanies. No, there are. Yeah, because I remember there's like a Franken bear, something like that. But we are gonna actually. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Hold on. There we go. So I've been looking at a lot of reference material for Paper Mario because you know I'm making these holiday specials, and it got me thinking a lot. What? Somebody made Paper Mario in what? Well, we definitely have to look at that. Somebody made the beta version of Paper Mario for the 3DS in Game Builder Garage. We're definitely looking at that. But I was just looking at all these like old screenshots of the beta version of this game. And I'm one of the few people who doesn't hate Sticker Star. I think it gets a lot of unjustified hate. Is it great? No. But that doesn't mean it's awful. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, look at that. It's interesting. It had a different art style. I don't know. Like, the art style is kind of cool. It doesn't look very papery, though. So that's probably a pretty reasonable complaint, that it doesn't necessarily look like paper. I still like the way that looks, though. They kept some of these things. The big wiggler is in there. But it's just crazy how drastic this game seems to have changed. Although it doesn't seem like it really had partners. I mean, I guess that Chain Chomp was meant to be a partner. But, you know, let's, hang on, whoa. Let's, jump into the, look at that. You see that? You see that flawless jump forward? Let's watch this. Somebody... This is Reese. Let's see what Reese did here. I didn't think you could make something like this in Game Builder.
Hello guys.
Hi.
Welcome to another Game Builder Garage video. And today I am actually showing off one of my creations. It's still currently in the works, but I will... Basically, this is kind of based off of that, and... Like the background loading zone here, which is actually pretty similar to most Paper Mario. So right here we have part of what
well, pretty cute. Don't really know what to say. I don't know how does the gameplay work in this?
Follow you and then attack you and everything. So that's 2010 build because it.
All right, well, let's go back to doing what I wanted to do. So I was totally derailed from that, trying to figure out if this is playable or not. What I actually want to do is I want to watch some old GameCube trailers And I wanted you guys to join me. Is that too much to ask? Where is the, hold on a second. What is Dan doing? Dan is sending me memes. Arrest this foul creature. Big Wiggly! Nice jacket. Thank you very much, Harry. I don't think it's playable. Denny's used to have plush toys. They had Sonic plushies. That's exactly where I'd expect Sonic plushies to be. A Denny's. But I'm going to watch some GameCube. I want to watch some old retro Japanese GameCube trailers. I need a producer to switch these scenes for me so I don't have to do it myself. And since these are all 4x3, we can't really use that too well. Well, maybe we can. Yeah, we'll just use that anyway. It looks like stupid crap, but okay. This is the Wind Waker commercial from Japan. GameCube. Whoa. Oh my god, this game is so wonderful. The Wii U version is even greater. So I want to replay this game soon, I think. Game this car. Nintendo Gamecube. This is such a magical game. They really caught something when they came up with this. Like, just the bold art style. There's so much personality in this. I honestly would... Jeez, I might want a sequel to Wind Waker more than I want a Breath of the Wild sequel at this point. It's just been so long that I'm kind of like, yeah, Breath of the Wild was a great game, but like, I don't need a sequel 6 years fucking later, you know? Because it's like, it's too soon to be something that I'm greatly nostalgic for, and it's too late for me to still be in hype mode for a sequel. So they better be doing a lot of amazing stuff with Breath of the Wild 2, because otherwise, if it's like a play-it-safe sequel, that is going to suck. Well, it's not going to suck, but it'll be disappointing. And by the way, before anybody says it, I know there have been sequels to Wind Waker because, you know, on the DS, I don't really count those as a sequel. I mean, like a true sequel, as far as controls go, as far as the beautiful art style and everything. The DS ones just look kind of like poop. They look like poop, and I'm not going to play poop. What am I, a creep? Well... but yeah, I have been playing... By the way, let me know if the audio is... Why do I keep leaning this way? Let me know if the audio is too loud in the game trailers. Game this car! Nintendo Gamecube! Zelda no! What a magical frickin' game. Alright, next trailer. Ooh, this was during the Hatto Mario ad campaign, where they got some, like, popular... hot Japanese guy to promote. I think he was in like a boy band. They got him to promote Nintendo games, particularly Mario. Let's go! Oh, that's me. That's a Mario. This is a Mario Kart Double Dash trailer from Japan. That's actually really weird. So Japan has drive-through fast food places? Why would I have assumed they wouldn't? I've, like, never thought of Japan as having, like, you drive through and get food. Because I think in Japan, it's just, like... I could be totally wrong on this, and I'm sure I am. But I, like, feel like Japanese people walk or take public transportation a lot more than like, we would. But then again, what the hell do I know? I know about shoe style. That's about it. But anyways... Nintendo Gamecube Mario Kart Double Dash! Hatto Mario. Hatto Mario. Oh, hold on, Luigi. Look at this. This game is so great. I love Mario Kart Double Dash so much. It's, Double Dasher! It's, like, tied for me with the best Mario Kart with, Mario Kart 8. I really do love Mario Kart 8. But this is, like... This commercial is just incredible. But it's like... Mario Kart Double Dash is great because it's the most creative. But it doesn't have the same amount of content that you get from, like, Mario Kart 8. And Mario Kart 8 isn't that creative. The course design is brilliant and wonderful, but it's pretty much just, you know, taking features from Mario Kart 7, you know, and putting them into a new game. There weren't a lot of new ideas in Mario Kart 8. And the battle mode was shit at first. Double Dash! Oh, look at this! Oh, we can get a new copy of Mario Kart Double Dash with a Nintendo Gamecube for, 14,000 yen! No. 19,800 yen! Oh, that's a great deal! Is that a great deal? It is, actually. That would be like under $200, right? Because this would be about $140. I mean, I don't know what the yen was in terms of its value in the year 2003. But that's about, yeah, that's pretty cheap. Because the game is like almost 60. That's a good deal. The GameCube was only $150 in the year 2003? That can't be right. What? That's not correct. Anyway. Oh, you guys know I like this commercial. Mario? Oh, no. This one's going to be really scary. Oh. Look at this. This is one of the oldest GameCube commercials for... Oh. By the way, I have recreated several of these. I recreated that in Paper Mario style. You guys have even seen that. I put a little preview. It's really weird how in the commercial for this game, they used this footage, because this was like really early beta footage of the game, but they put that in the commercial. Because like if you look at Luigi, his art style is definitely different. The eyes in particular look different. I just love like beta GameCube game footage. It's so cool and exciting to me. What's it wrong with me? I'm cuckoo crazy. Oh, this game is still so fucking wonderful. It even still looks beautiful. The atmosphere that they got in this is so superior to any of the sequels. And look at that. If you lived in Japan, you could have been playing that right before Halloween season kicked off. It didn't come out in America until November, and I think even later in Europe. But that would have been amazing. Playing Luigi's Mansion for the first time before Halloween season. Oh, let's watch that one again. Let's take our pants off and watch that one again. Okie dokie. Oh, this looks like a creepy mansion. Oh no, it's just a bunch of Nintendo Gamecubes, Luigi. Oh, okay, that's okay. Oh my god, they're falling on us. That's okay. They're made out of plastic. Oh, the goat. That's another thing. Someday I want to do a review of Luigi's Mansion, because that would be like a passion review and I'd enjoy doing it. But like one of the things that I have definitely noticed about the sequels compared to the original Luigi's Mansion, especially Luigi's Mansion 3, is that Luigi's Mansion 3's ghosts are very animated. It's like you encounter them through a cutscene. You'll like enter the room where you're gonna do the boss battle, and it'll be like a cutscene, and you'll watch like some really, you know, crazy detailed animation, and the ghost is being very like animated and stuff. Whereas in the first game, they don't do that. And in the first game, you sort of, oh, mamma mia, you walk into the room and you don't know what's going to be in here. Oh, and it's all spooky and dark. Oh, mamma mia, the rocking chair is moving by itself. Oh, it's like, you know, the ghosts they are just existing in the room. And they're not necessarily coming after you yet, but that's what makes it creepy and fun. That's what sets the mood. The ghost isn't some flamboyant, obnoxious animation that you're seeing through a cutscene. You're introduced to the ghost within the gameplay. So there's this feeling of like danger. While you're watching a cutscene in Luigi's Mansion 3, you know there's no danger because you're just watching, you're sitting there watching the cutscene. But in this, you have to keep your guard up. And it's just so much spookier and more pleasing that the ghost just, not all the time, but like 90% of the time, the ghost is just there. So like Neville here, you don't know he's going to be there. Gad tells you that there's like some stronger ghosts up ahead before you open the door. But then when you open this door, you just walk in and the rocking chair is moving on its own. And you're just like, ooh. And then when you turn away, you see him appear and he's all glowy and blurry. That's the way to do it. That's a better way to introduce the ghost. The over-animated nonsense is not as good. It's not as tonal. Tonal's not a word, but the tone is so much better in this first game. It's just throw every one of the Luigi's Mansions in the garbage can except for the first. Let's watch it again. Oh, I did that scene too. That one now. I don't know if I don't do that one. That one's in it. That's not in it. But anyways, I'm really excited to do the Paper Mario Halloween special. It is currently on pause so that I can do the Christmas one first. Christmas is going to be hopefully done by the end of March, like I said. And it's going to be filmed at the end of March. And the Halloween one will pick up pretty much in April. And I want to get that done before the middle of summer. And so I will have them hopefully ready and waiting. Oh, this is Kirby. Let's watch some Kirby Air It. Hold on a second. Let me check in with the chat. Make sure you guys all have your clothes on still. I love you, Joshy. Thank you, Nick. Again, only dudes hitting on me. And they're probably dudes with small penises. What? I don't know if that's better or worse. I'm just kidding, Nick. I appreciate that. Holy shit, that voice is so perfect. Thank you, Mantakilla. I honestly think it had best characters, courses, and music. Yeah, everything about the original. Oh, wait, you mean Mario Kart Double Dash? Oh, rest in peace, Year of Luigi. Oh, we hardly knew you, Luigi. Oh. Somebody says, Fax Ally? I don't know what you youngsters are even talking about. The minion ghosts were the downfall of the sequels. Yeah, because the ghosts, the first game has, like, minion ghosts, as in they're, like, kind of just ghosts that you see anywhere. They're not boss ghosts. They're not mini-bosses or anything. They're just ghosts that appear. But they don't have this, like, goofy minion personality. And also, they look better. They look like Mario characters. They look unique and interesting. The sequels are terrible. I hate when I hear people talk about Luigi's Mansion 3 as if it were great. I don't hate it. People have a right to think what they want, but I just don't agree. And it's, well, I think a lot of people are aware that the first game is better. I think, and I think even Nintendo is aware that the first game is better because you look at the Lego set they recently did for Luigi's Mansion. It's mostly based off the original game, aside from, like, the Poulter pup being added in. Just called the entire chat out for having small packages. Well, listen. You're lucky that I don't ban you for having small penises. You have to have a big wiener to watch this live stream. That's the new rule. Ladies, same goes for you. Every other Yoshi game is bad except Island on the SNES, like the other Luigi's Mansion game. Yeah. Whoa, wait. Every other Yoshi game. No, I think Yoshi's Crafted World was good. You didn't like Yoshi's Crafted World? I thought that was good. I'm still a fan of that. I mean, it had some things that could have been better, but Yoshi's New Island, now that was a little... Oh. I'll get my strap on, I guess. Yes! She Peachy is gonna peg us all. Was Poulter Pup added in the 3DS remake? Poulter Pup is not in the remake, no. But Gooigi is. But Poulter Pup is not. Wasn't Woolly World good too? Yeah, Woolly World was pretty good. It was okay. There were elements of it I didn't like. I wish that the character models from Woolly World were used in Crafted World, because Yoshi's Crafted World is mostly just normal Yoshi models. I think they have a little... I like how they gave Yoshi really shiny shoes. I'm also a really big fan that Captain Toad has very shiny shoes as well, and Toadette. The more shiny shoes in video games, the better. Let's watch a couple more GameCube trailers. We're about halfway through the stream, and we've accomplished absolutely nothing. But what do you expect from me? Yeah, I wish these were 16:9 ratio, so this didn't look stupid here. I mean, I could fix that, but I wasn't prepared. All right, Kirby Air Ride, which, by the way, is one of the greatest Kirby games ever. You really, really need to try and play this somehow. Gamecube. Oh. Boom. Oh, the city trial, the race. This game is so good. I still play this with friends. Nintendo Gamecube. Wow, that was... Oh, it's not... Oh, whoa! That was the... Is that the Game Boy Player? I think that bottom thing would play Game Boy Advance games on the... Yeah. They're advertising... So, look! The GameCube is only $200? And this was like the launch, because Kirby Air Ride was almost a launch game. Huh. Were game consoles just cheaper then? Boom. Is this the same commercial? Oh no, there's some new footage. So this is like one of the most unique racing games. It has some really fun modes. Has like a top-down mode, which was great. Let's loop this sucker. Gamecube. Yeah, there's like this top-down mode you can race in little mini tracks. City Trial is just this open-world city, and you just, you know, zoom around through it, and you mess with your friends. You build up your craft so it can get more powerful. You know, it can be like stronger, it can be faster, it can turn better. There's a bunch of different things. It can stay in the air longer when you jump off ramps. And it's just fun. You collect all these powers. Oh my god. This is what Sakurai needs to work on next. A new Kirby Air Ride. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, let's watch some Dance Dance Revolution with Mario. I still have this game. And this was, by the way, DDR Mario Mix is the first Nintendo game that I ever reviewed. Which is very weird to think. It was in 2005. And I did a review for this. Crank this fucker up. Look at these guys. You think they're dead yet? It's so weird that there's a DDR Mario game. Oh, you know what? I think I might still... No, fuck. I had that box for the longest time, because it's a really cool looking box, and I think it got water damage and I threw it out. I'm not happy about that. But I used to have it, and I don't anymore. Dang it, what am I going to do without my piece of cardboard? But this is a great... It's not a great game, actually. It's a great memory. It's an okay game. It's fun in its own way. It's easier than the average DDR game, I think. It doesn't get extremely hard. It's a little bit hard. What is with the erotic? I'm getting turned on from this DDR trailer. Look at this. Oh. Kind of looks like a girl. So it's okay for me to be turned on by him. But yeah. There's a lot of great remixes to Mario music. You got some Double Dash remixes, I remember. You got some classic stuff. I remember playing this on carpet in my bedroom, and the fucking mat would slide a lot. I'm sure I nearly killed myself about a dozen times. You seeing this? Oh, look at Waluigi. Waluigi's got some grooves. He's got some groovy moves. Who are these guys? Okay. Last trailer I wanted to look at. You know him. Not really. You love him. You better. It's Chibi Robot. Everybody clap. Cheer him on. He's dead now. Rip in peace, Chibo. This guy is dead. Listen to this commercial, the jingle here. This isn't even music in the game. Oh. Whoa! I love that scene when the dad slides down the railing of the steps. He is getting splinters in the ball sack like you wouldn't believe. Maybe he likes that. Don't judge him. Actually, I want to watch that in slow motion. Here we go. Oh my god, it's the dog. Yeah, Tao is sliding down it too.
Nintendo Gamecube.
Okay, well. Why are you watching this? Life is short. So Chibi Robo is just... actually, So this is what I want to, this is what I actually want to play. I've been looking for a game to play, something that I'm familiar with, but I haven't played in a little while. I think I'm going to play Chibi Robo. It's just delightful. So I might be getting into some genuine Chibi Robo action here. Crank it up. Ring ring asaragiro. Okay. Let's cut out the bullshit. Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. It's very confusing because I have my monitors. There's a monitor over there, and then there's a laptop here. And usually that monitor is my main one, and it's like right here, and the laptop is to the right side. But it's switched, so now my mouse is like, I have to like push my mouse that way to come into this screen. It's a nightmare. It's a genuine nightmare that I'm living. And let me bring the chat over here. I'm just gonna answer some Q&A in the chat, and you know, maybe we'll call it in about 20 minutes. We'll figure out something else we can do. I remember you doing a DDR Mario video on the old channel. Chip Chop Chop is old school. He's been around for a while. What was your first console, Josh? It was a regular Nintendo, as we used to call it. It was a Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh, all the way back in the well, it was probably the late 80s, but it also could have been the early 90s. I'm not totally sure. I was just about this big. Well, maybe not this big. Maybe this big. I actually played games pretty early on. I think I was probably like 4. I've been addicted to gaming since I was 4. And it destroyed my life. Do you like parsnips? No, I don't think I do. Josh, what are your top 5 GameCube games? An honorable question. Well, I don't know. Like, in no particular order right now. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Super Mario Sunshine, of course. Mario Kart Double Dash. F-Zero GX. Kirby Air Ride. I don't know which ones would be in my top 5, actually. I think that was 6 I just gave you. Well, I know Sunshine would be, and I know Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door would be. Oh, Wind Waker, of course. Maybe Doshin the Giant, or Doshin the Giant. That might be in there. Pikmin 2, thank you, yeah. Pikmin 2 is my #1 game of all time, yet somehow I didn't think to mention it. I'm cuckoo crazy. I don't know, I'm really laying it on thick with the Mario voice tonight. Chibi Robo Size Joshi. Yeah, I used to have to plug myself into an outlet, too, about every 10 minutes. Otherwise, I would die. Animal Crossing would be the... Yeah, Animal... Okay, so let's get the list here. We worked this out. Thank you guys for letting me know what's in my own brain, because Lord knows I don't have access to it. Okay, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Animal Crossing, Pikmin 2, Super Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker. Those would be my top 5. There are a lot that are in the... They're very close. I mean, my GameCube list would be like a top 20. They're so good. And I don't think that it's from nostalgia. Because there's a lot of stuff I used to like, and I've played it in modern times, like the last few years, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is shitty. Or at very least, I've been kind of like, oh, this isn't as good as I remember it. I don't really think I am often blinded by nostalgia. So, yeah, I think GameCube just is amazing. It was an amazing time for Nintendo. They were very creative. They did a lot of really weird things, but they were all fun and super well thought out and really well developed. So it just worked. The disrespect to Big Boy Dawson. No. I'm not disrespecting him. I just can't say that it's better than the 5 games that I listed. It's in there, though. It's up there. What's my plan for the bit block? To pee on its grave. No, I was thinking of this idea. Of what if I did live video reviews for Nintendo games at the BitBlock. to where you guys could tune in live, and then I would just leave the stream up, and that would be my review. It'd probably be like an hour-long review where I talked about it. I would prepare things in advance so that I could, like, you know, play videos of what I'm talking about and all that kind of stuff. But that, because I want to do something different. I don't want to just do the same thing. I think the camera has moved slightly. Used to be, that is a ballet book up there that you can barely see. That's a Jaws lunchbox. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of doing live video reviews. I don't think anybody does that. Are there any channels or streamers that do like actual live video reviews? Because to me, it's like, okay, I have a lot of pride as far as the reviews that I've done that are like detailed. So like my new Pokemon Snap review, my Super Mario Sunshine review, I'm pretty proud of those. I think they're well done. I really well edited and everything. And if I really dedicated myself, I would do it that way. But I just have so many other projects that I'm involved with now these days that I don't really want to dedicate that amount of time, because it takes a long time to do one of those style reviews for me. But then I was thinking, like, I don't know, I like when people talk from the heart, unscripted, just talking about a game, like in a review setting, because you really believe what they're saying and it's their passion or what they like, what they don't like. And I think if you really, you know, if you played the game and you have an opinion about it, you should be able to talk about it for an extended period of time. And then just to make sure that it's not just me sitting here talking, because that's stupid, I would make sure that I had like screenshots and some video prepared that I would switch over to as I'm talking. I would make sure that I come up with a format so I can be like, okay, this is chapter 1 of the review. We're going to talk about the gameplay. Chapter 2, we're going to talk about the visuals. And, you know, I'll kind of switch over manually over here because I don't have a producer to do that, because why would I? I'm an idiot. But I think that could be fun. And then you guys could tune in live. It can be like a little bit of an event. I'll look at the chat afterwards or in between things. And so it'd be like an hour-long live streamed review of a video game. And that's easier for me to do. I could do that, you know, without spending 5 days or 5 or 6 days or a whole week making a video review. That can just be done, you know, one afternoon. I prepare all my videos and screenshots and all the ideas, and then I just kind of wing it and switch over to things. But do people do that? I want it to be something that's kind of a fresh take. I want like a fresh take on doing reviews. I don't want it to just seem like, oh, what even is this? What's the point? What about reviews like that joke one you did for Star Fox Zero? I thought it was really funny. Shame it's been taken down. I don't even remember what you're talking about. I have no memory of whatever you're referencing. The live reviews seem like a fun idea. That would be neat. Yeah, for sure. What is the thought process behind putting those on the BitBlock, though? You already have gaming content here. Well, one of the reasons would be that, you see, I don't take this the wrong way, because I do love gamers, but I don't want to attract gamers to this channel so much, because then it's like, it's not, you really can't do a variety channel on YouTube. As weird as that might sound, I really don't think you can, because people will always subscribe for one thing. So if I did a lot of gaming reviews, they're going to subscribe for the gaming reviews maybe, and then they'll just be like, what the fuck is this diaper cosplay shit, you creep? Or, you know, or what are you talking about shoes for? What is this stupid vlog where you're swimming in a wetsuit? Tell me about the reviews. And so it doesn't really work. So I guess I would just dump them on the BitBlock and be like, here. So that's what I might do. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. I'm not confirming anything. That would be better than regular reviews. You will get burned out doing it the old way. Yeah, Witch Doctor, it is so time consuming. So like the process of doing a review in the way that I did the new Pokemon Snap review. So that obviously starts off with playing the game a lot. And as I'm playing the game, whenever something hits me, like whenever I like something or don't like something, I'll go to a Word document and I'll just type it out very quickly to remind myself of what I wanted to say. So then I eventually have a huge text document of all these random ideas, and then I have to take the ideas and be like, okay, gameplay. I'm going to take all these ideas that I wrote out, how many of them relate to the gameplay, and I categorize them into gameplay. Same goes for the visuals, the audio and soundtrack, the replay value. So I kind of organize all those thoughts. Then after they're organized, I write up a whole script, word for word, what I wanted to say. And that takes time to do. Then after all that's done, I have to read the script, the commentary. And then after that, I have to go into After Effects and I have to clip all the audio because obviously I don't do it all in one take. There's plenty of times where I mess up or whatever. So you have to listen to that and you have to clip it together and put all the audio together. Then you have to take all the segments, those little bumpers, like little animations that is like gameplay. And then I talk about the gameplay. And then it's like audio. And so you got to get those bumpers in place with the footage and everything. Then you have to put all the gameplay in place. And of course that means I need to know what, I always try to make sure what I'm talking about was being shown in the gameplay, obviously. So then I got to go through all the footage that I already recorded and label that and figure out, okay, talking about Venusaur having a small penis, where do we see that? And then say, okay, obviously that was a really stupid example, but I don't know why I went there. But that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, the jungle looks really pretty and it's really lush in this particular section or whatever. So I got to find where that clip is. And it's this huge process. It is very time consuming. And it's satisfying when you put it out because it's like you fucking gave birth to something, but I don't really want to do that anymore. So yeah. But if I just kind of got my sort of basic notes, I got some screenshots, some videos, and I set it up properly, I think I could pull something off that's unique and fun, and it feels communal because it's live and everything. And then after it's done, it just sits up at the channel. That's my review. And you can just watch it again if you missed it or if you wanted to watch it again. Also, that Animal Crossing in 2020 video was gold. Would you want to do more like that? Probably not. I don't think about gaming that much anymore. And when I do, it's just like happy stuff. I think about the GameCube or Nintendo 64 or, the Wii. I generally I don't want to be a gaming channel anymore. I just don't want to do that. So if I brought the BitBlock back, it would be strictly those reviews. It would just be the live reviews and nothing more. Venusaur, more like Penosaur. Thank you, Chip Chap Chop. Beanosaur, says Geologic. The scripting portion of a review can take time. Yeah, it does take time. I also would always try to script it in a way that I would talk, sort of. So, like, I would have little moments from, like, slight giggle or something. If I was, like, saying something silly, I'd be like, slight giggle after that. But, yeah, I don't really want to do that anymore. Because I'm trying to make my own game. I'm starting to learn game design. I want to make my own game. I'm working on these giant Paper Mario holiday specials. I've got a lot of other projects. I do commission work for design studios. I have a diaper selling company. There's just a lot of stuff that I spend my time doing that I'm just not. Also, it's just really nice to play games. You know what I mean? To just play a game and be like, yeah, I don't have to think about making content to this. I'm just playing a game. I'm going to formally call you out for not mentioning a single GameCube Mario Party game earlier. Well, Geo, like I said, it was my top 5. It was my top 5 GameCube games. I just, how can a Mario Party game, even though they're great on the GameCube, can it really be better than Wind Waker or Mario Sunshine or The Thousand Year Door or Pikmin 2 or Animal Crossing? It's just not. Doesn't mean I don't love them. I got PVC pants after seeing yours. Hey! I actually got some new leather pants recently. I don't like the fit that much. I mean, they fit me, but the style is not, they're not like a skinny jean fit, which I don't like skinny jeans. I don't like jeans to be too tight, but I don't like them to be baggy. This is sort of like, I wish they were just slightly more form-fitting, just a little bit, particularly in like the calves and the ankle area. But they're like a caramel color. They're like a caramel fake leather, and they're kind of shiny. They're pretty cool. I'm sure I'll put them on Instagram at some point. I'll put them on with something and do a self-indulgent Instagram post wearing them. Are you going to show us your shoe room tonight? I am not, Allie, because we're kind of locked downstairs here in this set area. I mean, I can barely get out of here. I'm stuck here for life. This is where I have to run. I have to jog here tonight. Please be this year. For what? Would you ever do reviews for non-Nintendo games? I would, Tom Barnes. I want to get a Steam Deck really bad, but I don't want to like frickin' pay money in advance and not get it for like a year. Because like on the website, it was like, oh, you pay for it now and you'll get the batch that is made for Q2 of 2022. And it's like, that would be more of a whim purchase for me. Like I'm buying it on a whim, like, okay, $400, but I'll have the Steam Deck. It's cool. I want it. Here you go. I'm not gonna be like, okay, $400 and I get it whenever. The Steam Deck really could give Nintendo a huge run for their money with the Switch. Steam Deck is better than Switch, period. It is. Like, it's factually better than the Switch. Now, you could argue maybe you like Nintendo's games, but the Steam Deck gives you access to, like, thousands of games, third-party games right when they come out, the highest quality version of that third-party game, whereas the Switch is, like, the lowest quality version of a third-party game. Sometimes embarrassingly low quality. So I want a Steam Deck. I would maybe review games when I get one. I think that to answer your question, when I get a Steam Deck, I probably would review non-Nintendo games more. But until then, I'm kind of just stuck with the Switch, which I don't even like playing. I do play the Switch almost nightly. I play Mario Party Superstars. When I jog, when I'm running on the treadmill, I play Mario Party. I play 15 turns, which usually ends up being about 45 minutes or so. Sometimes it's 50 minutes. So I usually try to jog for about an hour while playing Mario Party. Sometimes there's some extra time and I'll play some mini games. But I have accumulated over 25,000 extra coins in Mario Party Superstars just from jogging every night while playing the game. It's a really good game to jog to because it's not very like, it doesn't constantly require you to be doing something. You know, you wait for the other players to roll and move. So that's pretty nice. And then when it's my turn, I grab the controller and I do my turn and stuff. And then I put it back down. I get back to jogging. It's really fun to be jogging at like full steam while trying to play bumper balls or some mini game. It's like an extra challenge of don't break your ankle. Because I have this weird tendency when I'm playing a video game to want to like move my body with what I'm doing in the game. So if it's like a mini game where I'm going to be like racing, I don't know, are there any? If it's a mini game where you're moving a character through a like landscape, that can be a little tricky for me to make sure I'm not moving my real body while doing it. I do like Katamari Damacy. I haven't really played it a lot, but I like the aesthetic. I like the silliness. The Steam Deck just required a $5 deposit. I don't think that's true, is it? When I looked, I thought it was like you have to pay half of it or something. Nice. I love Nintendo, but would be interested in your opinions on other games too. Yeah, I think it'll come eventually, especially if I decide to do the live streams on the BitBlock. Please don't break your ankle again. Yeah, I don't worry, I won't. I'm pretty careful while running on the treadmill and playing Mario Party. I feel like I'm a pro at this point. Would love to hear your top 5 non-Nintendo games. Oh, God. I don't think I could do that. As embarrassing as it is, I think most of my games are Nintendo related. Ghost and Goblins Resurrection was really good last year. I loved that. I don't know. I can't do it. I could probably do it if I sat and thought. I know I've played non-Nintendo games, obviously, but I'd have to think. Sea of Thieves is good. Peachy, I do like Sea of Thieves, yeah. I'm really excited to play Sea of Thieves again this year. You guys know how I am. You can't play... Fortnite would be one, yeah. See, again, you guys know me more than me. I'd put Fortnite in there. Although I have been disappointed with Fortnite in like the last year. They brought the Universal Monsters in the Halloween season. I was really excited about that. That was really cool. But they don't like change up the gameplay enough anymore. And I think it's because they're worried about getting people who complain. Like all the tryhards that don't want anything fun added to the game. So I wish Fortnite would be a little wackier. Like when they do the holiday updates. Do some crazy stuff in the actual gameplay. But I do like it. What was I saying? Oh, so some games I don't play out of season. So like Sea of Thieves, Super Mario Sunshine, Dosh and the Giant, Gift Pia, Captain Rainbow. Those are some summer games of mine. Wave Race games, Mario Baseball, either one of those. Wii Sports Resort. So there's a bunch of games where I'm like, that's a summer game, Joshy. Can't play that yet. But same with like winter. Wii Ski and Snowboard is an amazing winter game. So yeah. But I do love Sea of Thieves. I'm looking forward to playing it in the beginning of May. It's just a relaxing game. It's got its flaws for sure. What games do you play in the winter? Well, like I said, I play Wii Ski and Snowboard. And I like Little Inferno. That's a weird one, but it's very Christmassy, I think, because it's like a fireplace. So I pop that in from time to time. I'll also just play winter levels from certain games. So like, Mario Party this year, if you guys watched The Fold, we did winter mini games in Mario Party. So that was fun. Mario 64, I'll play Cool Mountain, run around in the winter area there. So I like doing that. But yeah, I think for winter, it's a lot of like, well, there's Wii Ski and Snowboard, but then it's a lot of just going through winter lands and levels in games that I really like. Sea of Beeves. Super fun with friends and even just quest and missions alone. I'm assuming you're talking about Sea of Thieves. Guys, it is 6 p.m. And I know that none of you want me to be chunky ever again, especially since summer season, it's right around the corner. We're almost done with January. So I do have to end this live stream. This was a little bit of a test just to see if I could switch back and forth with the scenes and setups. I'm going to add more to that as we keep doing these every week. It'll get a little fancier. I was late this week, because Nick's family came over to visit and we haven't seen them for a while. So they delayed the stream. But I want to do these live streams every Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time. So there'll be 2 hours usually. This one couldn't be that because I usually jog at 6 p.m. So I'm going to jog and play some Mario Party. I have bought everything in the shop in Mario Party Superstars. I bought it all. All the music, all the worthless little bits of info in the book, all the whatevers. And I have over 25,000 coins saved. So let's hope that game gets some DLC so that I can spend my damn coins. I think it's going to. I'd imagine there will be a Nintendo Direct sometime soon, and I will be shocked if they do not announce some DLC in that Direct for Mario Party Superstars. So, fingers crossed. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you wanted to, for some unholy reason, watch this boring nonsense again, you can do that because I'll just be leaving it up. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to go jog. I'm going to go jog while playing Mario Party. I'm going to burn about 800 calories while I do that. And then I'm going to go off and get some Jimmy John's. I'm going to have a Jimmy John's veggie sandwich with little chippies and some Panera Bread, broccoli, and cheese soup. And I'm going to watch an episode of Frasier. I'm addicted to Frasier. There's nothing better than Frasier. I just want that to be known. So, especially like the first 3. I love all the episodes, but the first 3 seasons are just masterful. Maybe the first 5 or 6. I don't know. I love it. So thank you. God bless America. I love you all, even all of you retarded libtards. Still love you. Disappointed in you, but I love you. Oh, fuck. How did I not mention this? I want to do this. I'm going to do. Not that any of you want this. I'm doing a big, fat, Gorg-sized video review of the new Fraggle Rock series, Fraggle Rock, Back to the Rock. So that video should be up in early February, sometime in the next week or two. I'm going to sit down in front of a blue screen, and I'm going to put like little, visuals behind me, make it look like I'm in Fraggle Rock, maybe some little animations in the background. And I'm just going to talk about Fraggle Rock, the reboot, how much I like it, some of the things I don't like so much. But I'm doing a review for the new Fraggle Rock show, which I know none of you are interested in, but you're going to watch it. Woo! You're going to watch it anyway because you have a secret crush on me. And you have to do exactly what I say. Okay. Goodbye!